sound should... Oh my god, what just happened?
Did you break it again?
No, I think the game has broken itself. We shall still be talking, but the game shall return. Frassin' technical difficulties. Anyway, this is Jamie the D, the Mad Welshman. With me is Mateo360. I'm sorry you can't see the chat this time around.
Oh, it's showing me the other stream. Why is it doing that?
Oh, I didn't change the title! Oh.
Well, you did do that, but I also hit refresh and it started playing the VOD of the other one.
Oh, bollocks.
I was wondering why we're still getting a PS2 game.
Yeah, try refreshing once more.
Yeah, no, I already got the stream open.
Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. Also sorry that I can't currently see the chat. I can try and fix that once I've got the menu up. But this is a lovely intro. To which I love the music. Right.
Pixel graphics make me happy.
Well done, consistent pixel graphics make me happy. And this game certainly has that. So, Flinthook. A game where anchors feature prominently. And I'm going to be showing you what's effectively the mid-game of Flinthook. For good and for ill. So right now, it looks like we're almost to the end, because we have Infinite Raid, and that last bounty there is the final boss of the game. I have yet to beat Baron Von Goo, and I have unlocked the Rex version of Bad Billy Bullseye. It's a action platformer with procedural elements, and as you can see, skill unlocks that you pick between out of the wazoo. I don't really have the room to cover all of these, but suffice to say, one thing I don't have, and we will be coming back to my lack of this, is a higher jump ability. I haven't unlocked that yet. So, we're playing the normal version of the first thing with, you know, more power-ups than I actually need. And each time we pick a ship with special abilities, in this case Librarius, because I like collecting lore. And a difficulty level measured in skulls, where obviously 12 is the absolute worst. But this is a 1. We're going to be fine. It's mouse control. You can see there's a limit to how far your mouse cursor can go for a, you know, like, aiming. I have a bigger shot than usual, a faster shot than usual. There's nothing special about my hook, as far as I know, but it's right-click to hook, and it's basically it hooks onto the nearest thing in the direction your pointer's going. Again, for good or for ill. So, oh hey, a fight right from the get-go.
Yay.
This isn't a bad room, to be honest, and as I said, this is a level 1 fight. Level 1 ship. So basically, that damage I took was me being a chump. Now, there is also sub-weapons, not all of which I've unlocked. This particular one is a bomb that does 40 damage to everything in Splash. And we have another ability which, thankfully, this room lets me demonstrate with no harm. So, these barriers, normally we bounce off them, unless we use our special slow time, using the shift key. This game, by the way, does recommend a controller, but honestly it works just fine with keyboard and mouse. And there's the sub-weapon I really like, the Frost Globe. Smash it on the ground, and all the enemies are frozen.
Hooray!
For a limited time.
Also, I'm trying to be crazy and be in here and also trying to participate in casual goonjack.
And this is one of the many obstacle rooms which I don't like. I do not like this room. I mean, I'm doing it okay right now, but oh god, no, never mind. That is a level 1 room. Ah! We will be seeing a level 5 room soon enough. Anyway, these are axe flies. They're not a threat. They just move towards you. Now, one good thing is that your bullets are largely... Oh, yeah, that's another thing. The hook is actually useful, and is in fact a core part of boss fights, because anything with a bubble on it requires hooking to pop. Unless there is a specific enemy around who is constantly blowing bubbles. Okay, obstacle room, and not a bad one. Level 1 obstacle rooms, most of them, except that treasure room you saw, you can just, you know, breeze through most of the time. I can just about hear Circle Master there.
Yeah.
Some doors are locked, and this one has more slow motion gauge. I'm willing to play money. I'm willing to pay money for that.
Amazing thing is I have my volume almost all the way down.
So, hey, we actually got a new lore. Very good. We'll be taking a brief look at lore later on. So, sometimes a wave can also have obstacles, as well as the enemies. And while money isn't preserved between runs at a boss... Oh, hey, we were talking about the bubble assholes. Here they are. Can't pop this bubble while these guys are alive.
Ew.
Yeah. In later dungeons, that's going to be a problem. And I keep calling them dungeons even though they're pirate ships, because they're also dungeons. They're procedurally generated dungeons. So, bit of extra interactivity in mashing things. You have to mash that mouse button to open up the space shells. And indeed, the booster packs of special abilities that you get at the end of a run. Oh yeah, one less pirate in the world. Good job, Captain Flinthook. Okay, Labyrinthine, that's basically a bigger map. Relic Shop, that would be nice. Relics are another kind of collectible. Purse more money, less useful. Bazaars, there is more than one shop in the area. So we might actually get to meet some shopkeepers, as well as that educated pirate who eats books. He's a nice guy, really he is. So, this... Yeah, Ah, there we go. Is this a relic we own? I don't know. Let's buy it anyway. No, it's dupe. I just wasted 90 gold.
Oh, darn.
Oh, well. Right. Pirate Zing. A potion heals lots of points. Honestly, I want to save up for Blunderblast. I have not seen Blunderblast before, and that means if I get it, there's a higher chance of it being unlocked. And, oh, thank you, small treasure room! You're really fortuitously timed. I should stream more often. Well, the thing is, in roguelikes, I have ridiculous stream luck. In linear games, I have bad, ridiculous stream luck. There we go. Fire a charged blast by holding down, but twice the damage. Boom! Oh! Oh, I like the look of that. I mean, twice the damage of 20 is not much. Also, yeah, we were mentioning asshole rooms. Here's a perfect example.
More birds.
More birds and lasers. Now at this level, all obstacles...
Fire the laser!
God damn it. Nobody's firing their lasers, okay? Except me.
Well, I was more thinking, Austin Powers reference.
Oh, oh, thank God. Right.
You can't see me finger quoting.
So, new enemy, Knife Thrower. At closer ranges, he has some small level of targeting. But otherwise, his main threat is the fact that he's firing 3 projectiles at once. And Treasure Room. Treasure rooms are always guarded by either lots of enemies or obstacle courses, which vary from okay despite the fact I'm failing at them, like this one. This one is not nearly as bad as I'm making it out to be. By the way, you also have the fall quicker button. Holding down means you fall faster. And of course, fall through platforms. So, that's all very useful. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna come back there. I mean, that's progress, but I'm gonna come back there. That's not a room I like.
Yeah, that's a lot of saws.
That's a lot of saws, and funnily enough, that is one of my beefs with this game. God fucking damn it, I wouldn't mind a hail shot. Because combined with my bigger bullets, it would mean I'd be firing 3 normal-sized bullets. Okay, so this is a relic room, a siren's room. And we have a choice between something to do with money and something to do with health. We're gonna go with money. Oh no, that was a shield. Never mind. Well, it doesn't look like we're getting hail shot on this run. Instead... Now, one nice touch is that these saws smack into the walls as they go back and forth. One not so nice touch is that very often they have quite the speed. And in some later levels, it's going to be a case of, well, how the hell do I get through this without taking damage? Short answer, you don't. Okay. Yep, that's got a key to it, so let's unlock this door. And it's another treasure room. This time with a bell theme to it. Popping the bubbles of the bells allows you to switch platforms between the two bell types. Like that.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Sommelematina, ding dang dong.
Oh no.
Anyway, moving swiftly on, we have thankfully not had to use our ability, and I could, if I'm feeling particularly masochistic, you know what, it's a level 1 and I have several, I have at least 100 hit points. I am going to go back. I'm going to do the incredibly foolish thing. Take all this extra damage for a triple shot. There we go. So now our shots are more normal size, but we have 3 of them at once. I still do not like these spikes.
Question,
Swords.
how do you spell the song from Mary Poppins?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, I somehow managed to get it.
Very good.
No, it's like 4 small variant spellings.
Yep. Oh damn. Well, we could have had more long range, but we've gone with what we've gone with, and that's fine. We're going to meet our first actual mini-boss, who is somewhat patterned on the actual boss of this level. He is a centipede-style guy. We shoot his bum.
Because of course we do.
Yep, and we keep doing it until he runs out of bums to shoot. Now our objective is to go through enough of these ships to get the bounty to the boss. Sorry, get the location of the boss using ghost gems. Now what we're going to do once we've either died or beaten this first boss again. Multi-branch, loot, cornucopia. Doesn't matter if there's loads of fly axes. Cornucopia means lots of food. Lots of food means lots of healing. Lots of healing means an even better chance at the boss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a very good example of what I'm talking about. I would dearly love to know how you get through this room without taking buttloads of damage.
Yeah, it looks kind of difficult.
Kind of tough, yeah. Yeah. I mean, probably not impossible. Nobody would design a room where it's impossible to, you know, get through without being damaged. Well, people would, but I don't think this development team would. I have that much confidence. But it's still a very annoying room, and that was a very annoying enemy layout. Oh hey, this is our map friend. Coxswain Forthright. Always honest.
Okay.
Always
Oh,
mapping.
those are ears.
I'm pretty sure there he is. Yeah. So he reveals to us the map of the level. What he doesn't reveal is secret rooms, of which there are, and I've probably missed at least one.
Of course.
Oh. No, no, bog off, you bubble-spewing asshole.
Oh shit, I screwed this up.
Yeah?
I was supposed to memorize the pattern. I thought it was with the color order.
Ah, right. Well, sod that room. We're kinda low on health. I would like not to deal with, all that many rooms. In fact, I'm incredibly tempted to just head straight for that cornucopia. Ow! Right, there we go. Now, kids, don't do what I'm doing. You don't have to pick every single fight. Definitely not against those ghosts, which are invincible. They are definitely invincible. Okay. Space Meat heals 25. Apple only heals 10, but whatever, it's 10 hit points. It's 10 hit points we can ill afford to lose. Meanwhile, trap rooms remain quite dickish, and not all the traps are immediately apparent. That spike pressure plate is actually kind of hard to see.
So much poo gas.
Yeah, the poo gas is pretty damn lethal. And, oh shit, so is this guy. Never mind, we lost the run. That guy's laser constantly tracks you. So, we have...
Jesus.
Yeah. So, basically what you gotta do is you gotta hook your way around, use your agility, so on and so forth. Now, we can't buy anything in the black market, even though the black market's restocked, but lore. We get two kinds of lore relics. And some of them are literally story, letters to the sirens, what happened to the lighthouse, and who is Captain Flinthook? Nobody really knows. And we get achievement ones.
Hooray!
Yeah. Wait, no. We get achievement relics. Silly me. Yeah, relics, so things from the past. A telephone is apparently a musical instrument. And achievement ones. You can see, reached level 50, vanquished 100 ships. I have beaten Bad Billy Bullseye, and indeed I've beaten, I've beaten Goldfeathers, yes. Okay, now let's see how a Rex goes. And unlock our booster pack. What do we get? Running faster, and yeah, no, none of that is very interesting. TMWStream's Tip Salon is basically little tips and hints. Platoon on board means more enemies, so we're going to go with Tiptonius Jones to begin with. Now it may start at 2 skulls, but it's going to ramp up. Oh boy, it is.
Alright, I actually need to get going. Apparently my sister decided not to come home when she was supposed to.
Oh dear. Well, I hope you have a lovely day, man.
Yep.
And take care. So, that was Mateo 360. And this is a room full of bats. Not very threatening bats, but, you know, they're there. And indeed, as far as I'm aware, that's what all of this room's waves consist of. Yeah, there we go. Now, keep in mind that sometimes there are rewards for finishing a room quickly. You nearly always get a chest when you've got a combat room like this, but you can get special abilities which give you extra gold or, you know, just extra gubbins in general. Bombs twice as effective, space meat. None of this is stuff we need. By the way, you may have noticed my health is reduced. This is a factor of the more difficult levels, as it were. The Rex levels, your health is drastically reduced. Now we could get a shield. You know what? Why the hell not? If we can keep that shield for, you know, even a relatively short amount of time, we'll be ahead. Pirates, as far as I'm aware, cannot fire straight down. And we did not keep it for a period. Pirates can also shoot through platforms. That is a thing to be aware of. You cannot, they can, through special pirate science. Luckily, we're not doing too badly, to be honest. It's the first level. It's... Whoa! Yeah. That was barely visible. And indeed, sometimes foreground icons like that little anchor coit will obscure pressure plate traps. Good job. Okay. So far, so fine. And that is the lesser variant of the dastardly space parrot. The greater variant throws those little diamond bombs, which also have the side effect, by the way, of being indestructible to bullets. So they block your shots while also firing at you. But thankfully that was the lesser variant this time around. Okay. Danger room. Exactly what it says on the tin. It is a room full of spikes and general horrible stuff. Fogful, again, exactly what it says. Platoon on board, harsh hordes. Tenderizer has lots of spikes, do not go. So it's looking like we're gonna be going with lots of enemies, all of whom shoot bigger bullets. Okay. Now, unless you're getting greedy, that's not a bad room. This, on the other hand, that is not a room I'm fond of. That is definitively not a room I'm fond of. Okay, extra XP, not really, not really, not really. Nothing really from this rather greedy shopkeeper. He loves gold. We never keep gold. I guess because we're a do-gooder? Or maybe because we're a space ghost, coast to coast. Yeah, there we go. Those shots do extra damage. Oh goodness me, yes they do. And these guys are invincible while they're tumbling, but otherwise, whoa, not a threat, ow. Okay. Keys are not guaranteed to spawn in chests next to a key room. In fact, sometimes you may have to go very much out of your way. Aha! Right. Okay. I saw a tiny skull there, shot the tiny skull, and secret room, which most often contains a chest, a little bit of money, a sub-weapon, usually a bomb, and a shield. Less important here, but it's cool. It's cool. It's always nice to have extra stuff. No. No, we're not particularly worried there. Another fight room, where the parrot will drop bombs on our ass. Those other parrots will, of course, explode. The theme here is bombs. And when there's a platoon on board, know the, well, on later difficulties even, the waves do not end on the third wave. The rooms do not end on the third wave. I am wordsing very good today. Okay. Right. There wasn't anything particularly threatening that I remember here or here. Yeah, see, swamps. Bear. So, let's check this room out. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Treasure chest room. Oh, stupid treasure chest. Sorry. I had a brief moment of being a bit frustrated there. Okay, moving swiftly on. Oh, God, no. That is an evil room and pressure plate traps. Oh, that is a mean room. That is... I do not like that room one tiny bit. And my health obviously didn't either. Whew. So yeah, this is my main problem with the mid-game, because, by the way, the Baron von Glue's levels are, if anything, a little more dastardly than this. The mid-game can get decidedly unfun for me. Relic shop, yeah. We can, providing we survive long enough, at least get a relic out of this. Okay. Nice, easy treasure room. Very good. Well, at least to start with, anyway. Not much treasure, but you live and learn. I know, I'm a terrible person who hasn't used his sub-weapon. Ow. Okay, what do we got? Corsair Sail, which gives us extra stuff. Pirate's Pep and Pirate's Vigor. I believe Pirate's Vigor is the better one. That will give us plus 25 health. Hell yes. Ah! You'll notice that the bubbles are in fact not popped because there's an asshole on the other side of the room. This is a common trick the game pulls, and personally I think it is cheap as fuck. This particular room layout I am also decidedly not fond of. Fuck's sake. Now, to be fair, jumping into that axe fly right at the end, that was all me. But yeah, that is currently my biggest beef with Flinthook, and we're going to be showing Baron von Goo as one last one to show this off. This gets decidedly nasty, and I'm not fond of how padded this feels. Because I've already put something like 12 hours into this. And I am by no means bad at games. One aesthetic touch I like, by the way, is that these ships are made of different materials as you move further up the boss tree. But yeah, the difficulty spikes are less... well, they're pretty bad. Thankfully, the knife guys really aren't. There we go. Oh. I forgot. Higher difficulties means more waves. Well, anyway. That didn't go so bad, actually, for a first combat room. Don't think I don't see you. All of you. Yeah, they will stay triggered for a very long time. And that's also not helpful. Oh, there's the relic. Crap, another duplicate. Never mind. I should really be carrying a list myself of those. Because no, you don't know beforehand if it's a duplicate. Unless you have the lore list. Actually, come to think of it, that is not an ideal feature in and of itself, is it? Well, we'll think about that. There we go, somewhere safe to shoot from. Those electric shockers, by the way, will not only shock you, they will also stop you from shooting for a period. Okay. Well, that room ain't so bad. As I've mentioned before, these ghosts are completely invincible. And yeah, another thing is, apart from some of the later enemies, the variety kind of runs out after a while. By the way, is that... no, it's not. Could always throw a bomb to find out. No. Okay, that is the way out, and you know what? This is the kind of run where I'm just gonna take it. Because hey, as we go further, we also need to find more ghost gems. In this particular case, we need to get through a 5 ghost gem run. And the boss, of course. Before we can go on to the next one. Treasurium Gamblinger. I do like the Gamblinger, actually. And the bazaars are fun. The Gamblinger, by the way, is 200, I believe. Between 200 and 400. To gamble on an upgrade. So it cycles between the upgrades pretty quickly, and if you get a bad one, it's usually a very bad one. There are, by the way, cursed upgrades, which don't help you at... well, no, even the cursed upgrades have some element of help to them. Also, this was a mistake. Although, that room, yeah, I didn't get on with that. Now this one's a straight skill, and a common watch. We've already got one, but now what I'm actually meant to be doing there, and that was entirely my fault, is leaping up, hooking onto these, and then quick hooking my way all the way back here. That's what I was meant to be doing. There we go. If you guess that shell guys are A, invincible, and B, damage you on touch, congratulations, you read video game visual language okay. This asshole was bubbled, that's gonna be increasingly common. As I believe I mentioned before, axe flies are not really threatening. I mean, they're there. Ah, here we go, the gamblinger. So if I hook my way up here... Oh. Curse of the Block Clock. More XP, but less slow motion. That's actually kind of tat, really. Aha. Oh. Ah! Fire and this particular variety of spike, by the way, are unique to this level, as far as I remember. Yes, an apple would be lovely. I can't get Pirate Zing, as far as I'm aware, but, you know, I could maybe get some pep. Plus 5 HP. Not really worth it, but, you know. Okay, ghosty room. Where not only do we have the enemy threats, we have the invincible toxic ghosts. Who on the one hand are quite slow to turn, but when they get going, they've got a bit of a clip to them. And of course, unlike every other room threat here, they don't go away! Excuse me, coming through. Oh, hi. It's you again. Oh, right, in a more dickish variety of your room. Lovely. Yeah, so every now and again his swollen sphincter is going to poop out a bomb, which is going to shoot slow-moving projectiles, which hurt. But, as before, he is not really a threat. Although, you know, I still got damaged by him. Because I am an okay player, I am not a great player. Well, we're kind of in trouble. And more than that, I'm feeling very uncomfortable right now. Don't know why. Oh boy. The chopping block, by the way, you give up some of your life for a special ability. None of these choices appeal, to be honest. Not a one. Oh, we picked the low gravity one, didn't we? Oh. So, yeah, here's a variant of the slime guys. Again, invincible. And occasionally you will see platforms blocked. Not by the usual things, but by spikes, effectively. Yeah, the hook platform there was blocked by a target, which also does contact damage. See if you can guess how fond I am of that particular... and the problem with low gravity is already... oh god, asserting itself. Yeah, these guys slowly move and shots go right through them. Okay. Enemy room. What have we got? Low gravity was sort of helping that. Oh, not gonna help so much here. Yeah, this is a situation where, being able to fall quickly is a good idea. Like that. No. I am somewhat noping out of that. Fuck. So yeah, once again, completely invincible enemy, which is more of an obstacle than an enemy. Jetpack guys will jetpack until they hit a wall. They will be aiming for you, but they won't obviously always. Oh god. E. E, my dear boy. E! And then there's these assholes, who fire triple shots while trying their best to somersault away from you. And you know what? I'm not even. I'm not even. I had that thing. I'm gonna use it. Unfortunately, sub-weapons are kind of easy to forget about. Because apart from the invincibility one, which is a very temporary invincibility, and the freeze globe, they're honestly kind of forgettable. There's a bomb, which does some damage, and there's spinning skulls, which may or may not do damage depending on whether the skulls actually hit anything. So, sub-weapons are kind of air. Music's great, sounds great, aesthetics great. Difficulty curve, as I've mentioned, not very fond of it. Better a lot in a danger room than the Devil's Lodge, which offers you a cursed boon. Just like that one where we got less slow-mo, but we get more XP. I can't remember if that was this one or... Never mind. Oh, and the librarian straight off the bat. What law you got for us? Warlock. The villain of the game. And the maybe final boss? Kind of spoilery. Maybe. Oh yeah, yeah, I love this room already. Yeah. Let's get the hell out of there. Ah! Okay. Okay. Gotta keep my cool. I've only got 2 hits left in me. And there's that asshole. 1 hit left in me. Is this an... No, of course it isn't. But it does lead to progress, and a fight room I am distinctly unfond of. And I'm going to use this on the very first wave and still die. I didn't quite see that knife. Well, we got new lore. And soon we can buy more health, but that obviously will be on my own time. The review of Flinthook should be going up this week, along with the review of the Sexy Brutal, and a couple of other things, and yeah. I shall see you when I see you. Thanks for hanging out at the stream, and I hope you enjoyed this, despite the fact I've been relatively critical of the mid-game of Flinthook. Take care.